I think I have this video is long overdue, and I really regret that I was not able to actually legitimately have my girlfriend as my girlfriend, like a legit girlfriend, the way that she's deserved it. I've just been so like traumatized, I think, from my experiences. It's no excuse though, seriously. I need to stop justifying things. And she's amazing, an absolutely phenomenal woman. And I feel so lucky to have experienced have someone in my life the way that she has been involved in my life. Like, she nursed me to health when I was sick as fuck. She was the person that answered the phone call when I was in jail. She rented a Porsche Macan for my birthday, set up all these fascinating events and dating. She's, had tremendous amounts of like intimacy. She's always thinking about such amazing things. She sends me YouTube videos, events. She's always talking about new things, and she's the best girl I've ever been with. I've ever had, like, by far. And I haven't given her enough credit for that. And it's because me being having an experience with a young lady as herself that I have the views that I have about women, and how I truly believe and know that you can work through things, because we've worked through so many things, and I haven't been the best to her. I've been making mistakes. I've lied to her. I've manipulated. I've omitted information. I've been ungratuitous. I haven't been shown gratitude to her, taking her for advantage, said some terrible things to her. And it's not like easy to say these things, but it was hard for me to really admit it, and find out where I like have gone wrong at. I was quick to, you know, argue and say what is wrong with her. And I realized at a certain point that even if you're right, you're wrong. And I don't mean, what I mean by that is that's actually from the book of How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's about stop always trying to be a smartass, always trying to be right, and start listening to like the emotions and the feelings and the experiences that a person is going through. And that's something that I failed to do. I failed to show her affection. Like I said, all these things. I have my issues with, intimacy, sex, and all those things, and trust and relationships and stuff like that. That's one thing, but you know, um, she deserved so much more. And even if I did give her a car, even if I did spend all this money on her, even if I did introduce her to so many things, helped her start a business, and those are some things that you should do. You should want to do that to your partner. And so I guess this is a bit of a confession of me to really talk about how selfish I've been, and how I need to stop taking things personally and emotionally. I think I even take a lot of the comments and the way that people say things about my, commentary, as I take it emotionally. I take it personally sometimes. And even if I say I don't, I have to realize where I'm not able to fully see myself. And so I think I need to start putting more praise and gratitude out there, more positive things out there, And so she's just so smart, beautiful, funny, and she's genuinely a funny girl. I've never met a genuinely, like, super really, like, consistently funny. She's consistently funny. I actually laugh like like a deep laugh with her. Um Yeah, man, and she deserves so much, and I think that me not being able to give her what she wants, or refusing to give to what she wants, is holding her back. And we spent about 5 years together, and I'm almost at like a loss of ideas on what I can do to make it anything worth it for her, because you know and the thing that I can think of is to just forever, from the rest of my life, always be there whenever she needs it. You know what I mean? Like, I can this is like, hear me out when I say this, you guys, seriously. Where Sneeko talks about his girlfriend getting fucked and shit like that and seeing it, I think it's letting go of that control factor of your mind and only mine. I can only have you. You can't. I can't ever relate to you if another man is digging you out, or if you're having sex with another girl or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's beyond that. And so I think that she could get married. She could, have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And I would always still be there for her, if she ever needs anything. And I think that at least keeping my like emotions open to her, no matter what I get involved with, real estate, business ventures, whatever, I will always like extend it to her. And so I feel like that's a compensation for it, because honestly, I would have loved to marry her. I would have loved to marry her. Like, honestly, I still see her as someone that I can marry, but she doesn't see the same for me. Given all the things we've experienced, at one point she did want to, go that way, but I didn't, because I just, I felt like there was insufficient answers to the problems of modern marriage that were not talked about in our relationship. Therefore, didn't make sense to go down that route. If I knew there were going to be some things that I needed to have addressed, you know what I'm saying? I'm really skating around it without giving too much details, because certain things should remain private. But all in all, she was just an amazing woman, and I just want to shout out Exotic Aries. We also made it on the Dallas Symphony Instagram page. Amazing, freaking fantastic. Every time we step out and we go on dates, I take her out on dates, man. People are always stopping us saying like, "Oh, y'all look so beautiful," and I really want to make her birthday something extremely special. Um, and it's not even just one day. I want to attempt to make many days, lots of days special for her, because she deserves it. I know that my attitude, my assholeish tendency, selfishness, and my confrontationalism really gets in the way of truly having like a good experience at all times with her. And I call it operating costs of all the shit that I've been through in my life. Not talking about just relationships, but like, to operate at a high level when you come from nothing requires a tremendous amount of like trauma and self reflections and trial and errors. And so it's like I've become this because of what I've gone through, and things are only going to continue to go up from here, especially when I can learn how to take advice from other people and become better. And so this is just my little ode to Exotic Aries. And I don't want to put her out there too much if she doesn't want to be put in the public sphere, but she's an amazing person. I think she has a fantastic future ahead of her. So I just want to say that.